AI scams are on the rampage, and even one of the technology's biggest supporters, Elon Musk, is not safe from this dumpster fire. That's why today I'm going to show you the most prevalent AI scams and what can be done to offset their damage. And by the way, I'm doing a lot of these AI topics recently, so make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. One of the first scams using AI is Deceptive SEO, better known as fake websites in top Google search results. I mean, those existed even before AI became prevalent, but artificial intelligence made creating and maintaining these websites much easier. Good news for scammers, not so much for you. Now, anyone can use AI to analyze millions of popular websites in no time, extracting information like viral topics or best performing keywords. Then all this data is just smashed into one web page to guarantee its appearance in top Google search results. If that wasn't enough, AI algorithms can modify the way web pages look to search engine crawlers, making them seem legitimate. But when you look at them, the assault of ads is enough to make your screen bleed pixels. In rare cases, when AI frauds are not abusing Google search, artificial intelligence can be used to automatically detect high-profile forums or discussion threads, and then spam them into oblivion with context advertisement links, boosting any web page in ranking. Of course, phishing is also on the table. Creating fake websites that replicate originals is just so much easier with AI. Off to a good start, aren't we? If a bunch of fake websites isn't bad enough, how about completely fake products on real websites? Isn't it just lovely when your hobby is completely overtaken by unrealistic creations used entirely to scam people? Well, crochet lovers felt that firsthand. Those fluffy handmade animals are just lovely. If they were real, of course. As it happens, Henry the Highland cow was just a little bit too good to be true, as this Etsy buyer reported. I don't know what they're complaining about though. The resemblance is striking. But hey, this scam is at least believable. I can't fault people for expecting a high-quality handmade product on Etsy of all places. So how about a seed of a cat flower? Ah yeah, you heard me right. For the low price of just $30, you can get cat's eye dazzle seeds that will grow into these cuties. Aw, aren't they adorable? I mean, come on, who am I kidding? These are obviously AI-generated product images. But this didn't stop people from actually buying these seeds for anywhere between $15 and $30 a pack. Obviously, the listing for these seeds on eBay and Etsy are long gone now, and you might be thinking that only platforms like that will host something this fake. No? Well, you have no idea. How about fake products on Amazon? Yep. Even the big A is accepting thousands of AI-generated listings made by someone who doesn't speak the language. How do I know that? Well, I somehow doubt that any actual English speaker will consider, sorry, I cannot fulfill that request, a reasonable product name. Chances are, these are just attempts of non-English sellers trying to adapt their goods to the English market using AI. But they're hilarious nonetheless. Not a scam per se, but clearly an attempt to cheat the system using artificial intelligence. Talking about cheating the system, AI got much better at writing fake reviews. I remember when it was easy to tell when a reviewer was paid 5 cents to write a lazy sales pitch. Today, AI can analyze countless legitimate reviews and then come up with a new one written in favor of the requester. But wait, there's more. So far, we've seen common grade AI like ChatGPT utilized for evil, but it was only a matter of time until someone created Fraud GPT. So yeah, that's a thing now. There's a product with that name offering custom phishing email generation and scam page creation, found, of course, on the dark web. You probably heard about the very cool voice cloning technology video. No, this is my line. You've probably heard about the very cool voice cloning technology from a lot of videos like this one. Great video, by the way, I can definitely recommend it. That YouTuber, witty, handsome, and smart. So this kind of technology can be used to impersonate practically any person with enough online presence. Using a fake voice, money fraud is easy. You probably wouldn't refuse your mum if she asked to borrow your card to pay for an Amazon order because she'd lost hers. Some of those scams are so convincing that they straight up fool banks, allowing scammers to take exorbitant loans on the victim's behalf. Deepfake technology is getting horrifyingly good at faking people using generated voices and stolen credentials on the dark web for like $5 a dozen. A regular Tuesday for scammers and potential ruin for you. But perhaps the most high-tech way of scamming with AI that I've heard of is fake transaction bombing. AI can create dozens of fake personas, believable enough to trick the know your customer checks of banks and financial organizations, creating hundreds of bank accounts. All criminals have to do now is bombard the bank with millions of fake transactions, potentially overloading their systems and revealing vulnerabilities and loopholes. Kind of like a DDoS attack, but for banks, which are supposed to be protecting your money. A lot of those things sound really crazy, so I wanted to know if something's being done about those threats. Turns out it's quite easy to do a know you and pull an Uno reverse card. Security specialists employ AI to identify and flag suspicious activity. For instance, the bombarding scenario I just described can be detected and shut down early if an automated AI response deems it fraudulent. The same AI technology is used to detect AI-generated product reviews in online stores, which is bound to be successful. Tons of services that can already detect AI-generated text or images, so all shops have to do is tie them to their services. Legal institutes are also in a hurry to set up standards for AI development and deployment, potentially setting a lot of scammy activities outside of the law. A threat of a few years behind bars might do the trick. Maybe in an AI-run prison? But those will take quite some time to come into effect. So meanwhile, I advise you to take matters into your own hands. There are ways to counteract phishing attacks and scams, and I've talked about them in detail, so make sure to check out these videos to safeguard yourself. In conclusion, AI spreads like wildfire, and that includes using it for illegal activities, creating fake websites, fake links, fake products, fake reviews, and pretty much fake internet at this point, with most of the internet full of dead links and the rest of what's left generated by AI. There seems to be a grim future waiting for the World Wide Web. A lot is done to mitigate the damage of AI-generated scams, but it is safer for you to make sure you're protecting yourself before any damage is done. I hope you found this video informative, and if you want to learn more about AI, I've been cracking down on this topic recently, so give my channel a try. Thanks for watching, I'll see you soon.